Hello, everybody. Good morning. I hope you guys are having a lovely morning or evening, whatever time it is. I'm sorry, I have to adjust my mic. Hold on. Great sounds. Love that. Hi, everybody. Oh, there's a bunch of you guys in here. Wimble, hello. Hello, Asa. Hello, Wimble again. Oh, you weren't? Oh, you were first, Wimble. Okay, good. What a planet. Hey, Feather, watching with no audio or visual. That's cool. Well, I'm glad you're in here. Give me that extra count. Wilson, hello. Wreckjaw, good morning. Pixel Dust, hello. I hope you guys are all having a good time. Today, we are going to be designing a t-shirt. I'm very excited about this. I think this is going to be a lot of fun. I'm just finishing setting up the tablet. And as soon as I have that up, I will share my screen. And we'll do that. What up, Zach? How's it going, dude? And Pootsby, hello. Again, this software that I'm using is free, and I do not see any option to register. But every once in a while, it pops up on screen and says unregistered. So, sorry about that. But it's free, so I'm going to keep using it. Also, I have some very exciting news. Quite a bit of very exciting news, actually. I have two bits of good news. Zach, we are designing a t-shirt. That is what we're doing. Well, you guys are going to help me design a t-shirt. Unless you don't want to help and you just want to watch, which is also totally fine. But exciting news. I got my tattoo yesterday. I have the like second skin tattoo covering on it right now. So it looks really bad. So I will wait to post a picture of it. Also, thank you for the follow. I can't see who that was because my starting soon screen covers it up, but thank you. Oh wait, maybe I can move that above it. Okay, so you should, well, sorry, I missed that one, but say something in chat if you just followed me. But yeah, no, I got the tattoo, and it went very well. It's very cool. I'm very excited about it. But I do have the covering on it, and it's kind of bloody, and like the ink is leaking underneath the covering and stuff. So I will post it in a few days once I can take that off. Yeah, I can show you guys a picture of what the design is, though. So we can do that. Hey, Weasel, how's it going? All right. Are you guys ready? My music is way too loud for me. I don't know what it was. I feel like audio on computers used to be so easy for so long. And then the past, like, year or two, everything is just so loud. Like every game that I own, I have on like 20% volume. I don't know what happened. Zach, bro, I'm gonna subscribe to you, bro, with my alt. Why? I'm having a hard time reading. I'm gonna subscribe to you with my alt because in this account it doesn't subscribe. It gives me an error. So, bro, I'll be back. Hell yeah, bro. Thanks, bro. I wish I could stay and maybe sketch something, but I got classes in a bit. That's okay, Pootsby. I'm glad that you stopped by to say hello. Snarple, head of bakery design and graphics here, clocking in. Thanks, Snarp. You ready to give me critiques? You're not that guy. Snarple can be that guy. Why can't he be that guy? Hey, what up, Dingle? Alrighty, let's see. I will get this out of the way. Hey, what up, Hibby? Why is this looking like that? There we go. It's going very good. My foot kind of hurts. Got my tattoo yesterday. Very excited about it. And now we're going to design some t-shirts, which is also very, very exciting. Just get a couple of these up real quick. Okay, fine. Only copy one of them. Oh, it's because it's on a new layer. Okay, we will start with this. Oh, I can delete all these ones. Oh, if I can remember how to delete layers. All right, well, apparently I don't remember how to delete layers, so we'll just make those disappear. Okay, cool. Don't know what happened there. Fixed. Alrighty. Dingle, drag to the side. Oh, thank you very much. I appreciate that. I'm very bad at Procreate. Unregistered. See, I don't know why it does that. I don't know why it does that. Hey, thanks, bro. I appreciate it, Zach. Thank you for subscribing. Snarple will take the VIP away. Feather still doesn't have VIP. Something is still wrong with that. Okay, shirt time. Let's design. Let's do this. Okay, so I'm gonna do some like quick sketches of some of the ideas that people had during the last stream that they mentioned. One of them was like a goose. Look at this great looking goose. Professional goose. Like if we do a shirt with a pocket, having just something simple like a goose. Zach, I'm gonna go to sleep now because of my bedtime. Hey, dude, that's totally fine. Thanks for hopping on and subscribing. And then that's totally fine. Go enjoy your sleep. Sleep is important. Okay, so that was one idea that someone had, was doing just like a shirt pocket with a goose in it. I like the idea of doing like the goose shirt that I wear in game, which it's too big in game, but I think if we did like, I wonder if having it come from the bottom would work. Just like that. That's a pretty big print, so I don't know if I would be able to do something that big. So we'll have to decide about that. I also like the idea of it being pixelated, which would be kind of fun. I was thinking of some stuff. So as you know, I am an artist. And I like the idea of like having the goose on there, but I would also like to just design some cool shirts, like goose related or Minecraft related or not. I think it would be fun to just do some cool shirt designs. So we might do a little bit of like different stuff and just kind of wing it. It may not be goose or Minecraft related at all. I do think it would be really cool to have one that is like color theory related, like having something that is just like 3 bars of color. I think would be kind of cool. Not like that though. Like, just like that? I don't know. I think something like that would be kind of a cool shirt. Haha, wing it. Yeah, you get it. A goose color wheel? A goose color wheel. Let's see. How would I do that? Okay, actually, hold on. Let me show you guys. Let me hide the screen for just a sec, because it will show my IP address. One day I'm going to forget to hide the screen. Do I not have it in here? Okay, never mind. I don't have it saved on here. I was going to show you guys the tattoo. Okay, hold on. I'll pull it up on my computer. Oh, goose riding a color wheel unicycle would be kind of cool. Hibby, I love it when merch is just cool and not with a logo or something. I also really like that. I appreciate when that kind of design thought is put into stuff. There we go. So this is the tattoo that I got. The beak is shaped a little bit differently. I had him do a little bit of design work on the beak and stuff, and there's a little bit of shading on it. But basically, this is the tattoo that I got, which... Oh, guys, I made a mistake with the design. Can anybody tell me if anybody can see what mistake I made with this design that I realized halfway through getting the tattoo? I will gift a month subscription to anybody that can figure out what I did wrong. I'll give you guys just a sec to think about it. And I did realize this halfway through the tattoo, so there was no going back. Dingle, what about the colors in the cube? Hibby, there you go. All right, so a few of you guys actually kind of got it, but Hibby got it the most specific. Sal, you were close, but it wasn't RGB. It is the painter's primaries. I was like, oh yeah, I'll do the red, yellow, and blue. Red, yellow, and blue are not the primary colors. I have a whole video about how red, yellow, and blue are not the actual primary colors. And I was like, I'm going to do the primary colors. And I got red, yellow, and blue, which personally, I'm totally fine with. This to me is still like those, like that's like still reads as the primary colors. Like I'm not super, but it should be cyan, magenta, and yellow. So Sal, you mentioned the CMYK, but Hibby was the first one to technically claim that it is painter's primaries. Hey, what up? What up, David? How's it going? And hello, Riley. Welcome in. I'm just explaining to everybody how I messed up my tattoo. So that's hard. That's hard to say. A few of you guys kind of got it. Dingle, you did mention it was the colors in the cube. Sally, you did mention CMYK. Hibby, you mentioned the thing. Wimble, it wasn't just the blue. It was a few of them. One color away from, and this is like on my foot. This is like a navy blue. So this should be magenta and cyan, where the mix up. The actual one on my foot is like navy blue, cherry red, and that. Yeah, Riley, I got a tattoo for the subathon. This was my subathon reward for 150 subs. Nice, good job, Hibby. All right, when I find out how to gift you a sub, I'll gift you a month sub. Yeah. So, but I was thinking it's a fun story. It's a fun way to explain it, and it's much more enjoyable for me to be like, haha, I messed up my tattoo. This is what I messed up. It's actually CMY, rather than me being like, well, actually, it's CMY, not red, yellow, blue. So, yeah, Hibby, yeah, you got it first. It was the painter's primary specifically. Sal was real close. Sal, I might give you one too, just because it is, but the RGB is wrong. It wasn't RGB. It's it'd be red, yellow, blue, the painter's primaries. Let me see. I can probably just do it right now. Let me just open Twitch. I don't know if I can gift subs to myself. Okay, I don't see how to do it, but I will find a way to do it, and I will give you a free month subscription. Yeah, it's just like a fun conversation piece. Riley, wait, I'm going to find you on your Twitch. Yeah, come find me on Twitch. Yeah, the colors will fade. I'm not too worried about it. No, I got you, Hibby. It's okay. Oh, all right. Well, hey, Coco, welcome in. But congratulations. That is the mess up. Is that the colors are wrong. Let me get the screen mirroring again. Hey, there you are, Riley. How's it going? Okay, so back to shirt designs. But I thought that tattoo would be a cool shirt design. Also, this will be a super. I don't know how people stream and draw with a mic in their faces. This is brutal. But I thought so. Another just super rough sketch of what it will be. Honk. Masterful drawing. So Goose Ouroboros, that's another example. That'd be pretty fun. I think it's a pretty good little logo that's like haha funny, but not something crazy. Is it possible to be a front and back design for the shirt? Absolutely. It'll cost more. But Hibby, oh, that's a really good question. Will I do painter's primaries again or CMY? Huh. I probably do CMY. Yeah, I think I would do CMY on the shirt. I don't know. What do you guys think? I'll do 2 little cubes over here. And we'll fill them both in. Two very well professionally rendered cubes. Just fill in all those corners. No colors getting through there. No one will know. Oh, yeah. Stupid layers. Wait, why did I get rid of it? Fine. Oh, man. That drives me crazy. So those are the options. Scaly Boy, welcome in, Scaly Boy. Oh, I missed a bunch of what you guys said. Can we do a build battle in New York City with your followers? Oh, like on Build the Earth? Yeah, maybe. I haven't really put a lot of time into Build the Earth. Wow, that is not what the magenta looks like on my screen. That is quite a lot of color fidelity loss. But imagine that that's magenta instead of that violet that it is. That could be really fun. Snarple, is there a way you can submit designs? Yep, make a design, send it to me on Discord. You can either DM it to me if you have me on DMs, or you can put it in the arts and crafts on my Discord channel and ping me in it. CMY primary in the front, RGB in the back. Oh, you mean like red, yellow, blue? But then that's the other thing, is that we do have red, or RGB is also another primary. See a pink diorite block on a t-shirt? That would be kind of funny to do like a diorite block, but then actually kind of color it a little bit more pink. Local Goose. Hey, don't make fun of me, Hibby. Dingo, I don't know why AutoMod blocked your message. Tapping with 3 fingers will redo. Okay. Hey, what up, Spring? How's it going? CMY. Can you send the t-shirt template? Just do the sketch and I'll throw it on a t-shirt. This is that'll, yeah, I don't know. Just send the sketch and I'll transfer it onto a t-shirt, or just Google t-shirt template. Gotcha. Thanks, Snarp. Since I saw the diorite video, I can't use diorite and white gradients. Haha, that's funny. Riley, that would be fun. I don't really focus too much on Build the Earth though. I don't know if many of my followers do too. That is a good idea for the future though. I could get something together. I more so than a mount built though. I want like quality out of that. So maybe we could do like we could figure something out. I bet we could figure something out there. But then we also have to think about why is it? Oh, I'm on the wrong layer. Always struggling. RGB. That's another option. Having the 3 like that would be kind of a cool t-shirt design. Like the three different primary groups on a shirt. That could be kind of cool. Hey, Dingle or Hibby, how do I raster all of this so it's one layer so that I don't have 30 layers that I need to worry about? Hey, thanks for the follow, Rain. Why is it deleting that? What am I doing wrong? Oh, I know what I'm doing wrong. Sorry, guys. I'm not super familiar with Procreate. You just got to bear with me. Honk. Hey, thanks for the follow. Who's that? Wygo279. Hey, 3 Milton. How's it going? We're just working on some shirt designs. So if you have any ideas, shout them out. If you want to sketch ideas, you can send them to me. Oh yeah, on the Discord. I don't know why that didn't work. If someone else wants to try the Discord command, see if that works, that would be appreciated. Stop it. I'm having a hard time. That's interesting. The Discord command should be working. Hold on. Let me just post an invite link to the Discord. Oh, there we go. Thanks, Stream Elements. Took you long enough. Okay. I'm going to change the way that I'm doing this so that I don't have 90 layers. There we go. New design areas. Of course, it works for Snarple. It's because he's the lead graphic designer for the bakery. That's why. Does the scenting design have to be simplistic or can be a bit more complex in terms of color and shading? It can be more complex. Okay, so actually, let me talk about a little bit about shirt printing. So there are... I will likely be doing these through. Well, we'll see. So I have a couple options. One option is that this will be a limited time pre-order thing where it's only available once. I get a certain amount of pre-orders. I order that many shirts and then I send them and then that's it. There's also the option of me just putting it up for sale on like a merch store where they print it and drop ship it. So there are a few different kinds of printing. Screen printing is the best quality, but is going to be the most expensive because you are charged per color. So I would like screen printing is nice, but it is going to be by far the most expensive option, other than like sublimation, which is another option. The other option is direct to garment, and this is where it's basically an inkjet printer that prints onto the shirt. This is good for gradients. It's good for as many colors as you want. And it's relatively cheap. The problem is that the durability of the shirt is not as good. It will come apart in the wash sooner than screen printing, but you can get much better like gradient and color variation. The third option is what's called direct to film. Direct to film is kind of like if you've ever had like an iron-on shirt where it's like the big vinyl sticker that's ironed on, except it's good quality. So the ink is printed on a film, and then that film is heat pressed onto the shirt, and then it bonds with the clothes. This is very durable. You get very good color quality, but it's kind of thick. So it's not as like enjoyable as it's not like soft. Like it is like having something stuck on your shirt, but it's not as bad as like the iron-on prints. It's not quite like that. If I do drop shipping, it will almost certainly end up being direct to garment or direct to film, which are cheaper, but they have those drawbacks. So yes, feel free to do something more complex in color and shading, and it will end up being direct to garment, to answer your question in a very long form. Let's see. I'm trying to think what a goose eye looks like. Kind of cool to do something like this where it's like, I'll just throw this on a random layer because why not? To have like a goose eye with a rainbow inside, that'd be kind of cool. Took you 30 years to realize screen printing is literally what it's called. Yeah, it's one of those things where it's like it's like colloquial, like you just say screen printing and you don't really think about like what that means, but it does directly mean screen printing. Printing on a screen. That's not the orange that I want. You know, something like that, but shaded well, and like that would all be a gradient. Is there blend? Oh well, I don't know how to use Procreate. Rainbow goose eye, option A. Or option G, I guess. I didn't explain sublimation printing. So sublimation printing is where the shirt is laid out and then using dyes and inks, it is dyed and inked that way. So sublimation printing is the highest quality in that it's not ink like laid on top of the fabric. They're actually dyeing the fabric itself. Highest quality in that sense. You can also sublimate an entire t-shirt. So like screen printing, you can only do it as big as the screen is and put it in different places. Same with direct to garment. They have like a print size. Sublimation is like the entire shirt. Like the sleeves, the underarms, the inside of the seams, the back, like the entire shirt can be dyed that way. So sublimation is probably the most expensive. I'm not as familiar with the process of it, but I think sublimation is the most expensive. But it is in my opinion, is the highest quality because you get the durability, you get the gradients, you get the color fidelity, and you have kind of an unlimited size. Could use a smear tool, I guess. Well, I don't even know where the smear tool is. But I actually do really like this one. I like the idea of just like pillars of color. I also like the idea of having like these, like having the 3 groups of primaries on a shirt is kind of interesting. Never heard of sublimation printing before. Let me pull up an example of a sublimated shirt. Here's an example of a sublimated print t-shirt. So this, like when you see these kind of shirts where it's like, it's really popular in like the psychedelic art realm right now, especially, but where it's the entire shirt is printed, that's a sublimation print. Now, something that they don't show in this that is pretty common is the underarms, like the armpits. There will be little folds of fabric that are white that don't get printed. But other than that, they do a pretty good job of getting the entire shirt. I'm just going to start just sketching some patterns. Whoa, way too big. Way too small. Hibby, gonna go cook and eat lunch. Catch you later. Hell yeah. Enjoy your lunch. I'll see you later. I have another one. What's the most backdrop neutral block for a build? Like for behind it or like as a base layer? Hold on, my dog wants to come into the office. Love this dog. I love this dog so much. I love both my dogs, but I really love this dog. But I was thinking of doing something like, oh, wait, sorry, I did not mean to put up my starting soon screen. Here's something, this is what the sketch that I was going off of. Here's something that I had initially thought of for some pages for the coloring book. I think something like this would be kind of cool on a shirt. Actually, I think that one would be really cool on a shirt. That's why I'm drawing it a second time. Why does that keep coming up? Oh, I might have a hotkey for starting soon. Sorry about that. For behind a build, I usually do white concrete. Weasel, I will tell my dog you said hello. She looked up at me and then put her head back down. Okay, in terms of direction, what is your favorite so far? Of like a shirt that you would most likely want to see. While you guys are thinking about it, I'm going to do another little doodle. I just had another idea. Something like that'd be kind of cool. It's like a little mountain. Sal, can't wait till the stream starts. What do you mean? Oh, because I had the starting soon screen up. I was like, oh, that's mean. But no, that makes sense. Big Goose is best in your opinion, but I like the one you just drew. Like the Ouroboros with the goose. Wygo, hey, welcome. I think it would make a great shirt if you put a small duck on the front of the shirt, then another bigger drawing on the color groups thingy on the back. Okay, wait, let me read that again. Small, and I'll do a goose, not a duck. This ain't Feather's stream. Get out of here, Feather. Are you working for Feather? No. Put a small duck on the front of the shirt, and then another bigger drawing like the color groups thing on the back. Snarple sent me a message. Oh, that's kind of a fun design. This is what Snarple had. So it's like the orange is part of the goose's beak. Oh, I like that. I like that. We can work with that. See right there? That right there, professional graphic design right there. Professional. Okay, so if we do that and we have like just imagine that looks right. And we have the goose beak. No. Okay, I like that. We'll set that one in there. I'm not going to color the whole thing, but I will color that part so I remember it. Color wheel around. We'll imagine the rest of the color wheel. That's a fun idea. We could mess around kind of with some of the composition on that. I like that one. I also think it would be fun to do like... I actually do want another shirt layer for this one. I think it's this one that I've been copying. Yeah, I was right. I think it would be fun too to do like a goose worm that goes in and out of the shirt, like. Something like that, where he's kind of like coming in and out of the shirt, I think would be kind of fun. Hey, Josh, welcome back. How you doing? This is why you're the head of ideas at the bakery. It's true. Just thought of a whack-a-mole design, but with the long goose heads would be funny. That is weird that, Dingle, you and I thought of that at basically the exact same time. I didn't read chat, so good. Look at that. On the same wavelength here. Hey, Addy, welcome in. Just chilling? Hell yeah. Hey, Bog Snort. You just wanted to join because I was playing with your dog. Tell your dog hi and give your dog several good, hearty pats from me and one from everybody else in chat. So ideas that we have so far. The initial one that I got the other day was the like a little goose coming out of a shirt pocket. The only downside of that is that it has to be a shirt with a shirt pocket. Having just the main goose, like the shirt that I wear in Minecraft. I think it's something fun and like unrelated to geese, like just having like color groups on there, or having like the 3 sets of primaries on a shirt and a design like this one over here. I just realized you can't see my pen, obviously. Having a goose or a Boris with the colored cube in the middle, like the same as my tattoo, which like this. So it'd basically be this on a shirt. I thought I was thinking about having a fake pocket, but I also feel like that's kind of not gimmicky. Gimmicky isn't the word. I don't think I would wear a shirt with a fake pocket on it, and so I feel like maybe not. I don't know. If you guys all like a fake pocket. Hey, what up, Magma? Hey, Echo. How's it going? We were thinking of having like kind of a loose design, kind of like this one on a shirt, where it's also, again, just abstract, not goose related at all. Some other options we had, like a goose eye with a rainbow in it. Snarple came up with this one where it's like a goose on there and its beak intersects with the yellow part of a color wheel. So the color wheel like continues off the yellow and orange of the beak, which I thought was a really cool idea. This is just a sketch that I did, like some mountains with moon and a grid that I thought was kind of cool. And then Dingle and I both had kind of the same idea at the same time of doing like a goose coming in and out of like holes on a shirt. You know, but obviously drawn well. I like this one. I like this one a lot because it's kind of like, it's weird and kind of unnerving. Hey, what up, Fountain? Welcome in. Lindsay, you're busy but chilling? Hell yeah. I'm also busy but chilling. Echo, buy anything with a goose on it. Nice. Norman's a good dog name. Yeah, Weasel, so do I. I'm a big fan of weird and unnerving. Okay, so... So also, just so we can kind of go over what's going to happen, we'll get a bunch of designs. Everybody will kind of decide what their favorite few are. And then off stream, I'll like really draw them, render them out, get them all formatted and stuff like that. And then either on one of my streams on YouTube and probably on the Discord as well, I'll put up a poll of like everybody's 3 favorite, and everybody can decide on them. And we can go from there. There was another one. What was the other one? Of having like a little goose on the front and then the color stuff on the back, I think would be kind of nice. Also need to keep in mind, front and back side is going to be more expensive. So it'll be more expensive for me, which means it'll be more expensive for you guys. I am not interested in making like a ton of profit off of these. This is something fun for you, so there's going to be a very minimal profit margin. But yeah. Sal, you put some in my creators channel. Oh, on the bakery? Okay, let me check it out. Check it out. Wait, Sal, did you screenshot? You did screenshot that. I was like, that's exactly the thing that I drew. Okay, I like these. So here's a couple that Sal came up with. We got this one combining the idea of the 3 primaries with the Goose Ouroboros. I like that too. That's a cool shirt design. So that one's fun. And then the other one is same thing, like goose with the rainbow eye. Also like that idea as well. We also will have to avoid, so the print area for most shirts is going to be like that. Probably a little smaller than that is the area that we'll be able to print on. So we can't do things too close to the sides of the shirt. And we can't do something too big either. That's something that I'm thinking with this one. This might be too big. Because it's kind of hard to get it's very difficult to get the print lined up directly with the bottom of the shirt, especially if these are being produced somewhere else and then drop shipped. I will have very little quality control over it. So I think if it's something that's free floating in the middle, it'll be more forgiving of if it's kind of off center, and we can do stuff like that. Yeah, I don't know why the unregistered thing comes up. There's not an option to buy the app that I'm using, so. A goose stuck in a washing machine would be a good idea, just for fun. Just a goose stuck in a washing machine. Goose Ouroboros with a color wheel in the center, maybe. Could also be a good one. Like having, I like. It seems like a lot of people are digging the Goose Ouroboros. I personally, I really like this. I'll have to work on the composition of this one, but I like that idea of that being like part of the color wheel. So my favorites are. Let's pick a better color that you guys can see. This one, which would be super easy. So maybe we can do that one down the line. The Ouroboros, this one, and this one. So actually a lot of them. But out of those 5, make a goose out of every letter in goose. Oh, okay. Kind of like how my stream banner on YouTube is. But each one would be a different goose. This is going to be super rough. And then we could do like 2 Goose Ouroboroses. Let's think about how to do the E. Something like that. That's kind of fun. I like that one. Someday down the line, we need a Goose Metal logo on a shirt. I would love to do that. I would love to do that. That would be really cool. Now, the thing is, too, is would you guys want a shirt that just says Goose on it? Like, is that something that you guys would be interested in buying? I noticed I've done a lot of shirt design before, and I've worked with some other people doing shirt design, and there's a disconnect of having, like, here I think is a cool shirt design, and then realistically thinking about, like, would I wear that shirt? And if you would, then it's like, all right, go ahead with it. If it's something where you're like, oh, I think that's a cool design, but I don't know if I personally would wear it, I think is the first place to edit it into like, okay, well, let's shift it into something that like I like it and I would wear it. So out of these, like, at least me personally, this is the one I would be most likely to wear, but I'm pretty low key with like the clothes that I wear, I think. Like this one I would be really likely to wear as well. Feeling shipping from America to Britain might take a while. Yeah. Yep. Hopefully, because it will be being drop shipped, it'll be a little bit easier. Because it won't be coming directly from me. Most likely to wear the top left one because you like the goose in the pocket. Okay. And that one's easy too, because if we do a real pocket, this actually, so if we did one that was like a nice polo with a breast pocket like that, and it was good fabric, we could also embroider the goose on there instead of printing it. So I think that would be kind of interesting to have like an embroidered one on there. I also want to say that if like this does well, if people like the merch, I do plan on doing other shirts. So all of these designs are technically on the table for things that we could do in the future as well. Like a vintage Bass Pro shirt. That would be funny. It'd also be funny to do the Bass Pro logo, but it says the loosest goose with a goose on it. Like, have you guys seen the Bass Pro one that says Neon Genesis Evangelion? I'm looking it up. Yeah, like this one. My wife has this hat. I love it so much. It's one of my favorite hats. Norman's getting his teeth brushed. No dog likes getting their teeth brushed. I should brush my dog's teeth, but I don't. Something like that, but like in the Bass Pro style. I actually really like that. We could do that for a hat. I would love to do a hat like that. I'm also curious about what kind of dog Norman is. Okay, so let's see. We're coming up on about an hour. I'm very happy with all of these. I think all of these are really cool ideas. I'm going to, let's see, if everybody in chat wants to vote on their favorite, everyone in chat put in their favorite 3 of these. Let me label of them. Hey, Benji. What up, Benji? Welcome in. We're designing shirts. Okay, if everyone just wants to do like a quick little poll, just pick your 3 favorite and throw it in chat, and I'm going to make a little tally of them on in my notebook. Newfoundland Poodle Cross. Nice. That's a big one. Okay, 3, 4, and 10. I'll put a little mark next to each one. Okay, 3, 4, and 10. 1, 11, and 12. 5, 10, 2. 6, 4, 10. A lot of fans at 10. Good job, Snarple. 6, 11, 1. 2, 6, 12. 1, 5, 10. 1, 6, 12 again. 8, 6, 12. 6, 3, 4. 3, 4, 5. Okay, so 6 is clearly the favorite. All right, so let me make a little note. 6, 10, 4, 1. 12, 5, 3, 2, and 8. Okay. From like top down. All right. Okay. That's a very good sample size. Okay. So this is what we're going to do. Because I don't want to make like a super final decision right off the bat. I'm going to take the top few, and probably up to 12. So I'll do like these 5, and I'll draw them out better. Snarple, you have a slight rework that you think would be better? I'll send it to you in a little bit. Okay, sounds good. I'll include it in it since 10 was highly voted too. Okay, so I think I'll take these top 5. I will redraw them, maybe each one in a couple different ways so we can get a kind of feel for what they're going to be. And I will be posting a poll on my Discord and on the Bakery Discord. Well, maybe not the Bakery Discord. I'm just going to be having a poll on announcements in my Discord, and I'll also do a poll on YouTube, and one on Instagram too. And people can vote on like which ones they like the most, and we will go from there. And then I'd like to have these done, I don't know, a couple weeks. They'll be available, maybe less than that. I have a pretty busy weekend, but we'll see. We'll see how voting goes. The other thing that I want to say, this one for like the Bass Pro Shop one, I think would be better as an embroidery on a hat. And I think I might do this one anyway, because I really like it. I think that's a funny idea. And it'd be cool to have a hat too. So this one might happen regardless of how the vote goes. Xander, yo, let's go, dog. Thank you for the raid. I appreciate it. How are you guys all doing? Welcome in, geese. Zandy raid. Hello, everybody. Thank you very much. Thank you, Xander, very much for sending your audience over to me just in time. So we're ending stream. No, I'm joking. We're not ending stream. We have another hour to go. So I'll catch you guys out. I'll catch you guys up on what's going on right now. And I'll get your guys' votes too. So welcome everybody to the stream. We're doing some initial designs and voting for the first Goose merch, which I think is going to be fun. So if can't wait to see what you do with the whack-a-mole shirt. I agree. I'm very excited for that one, or the goose worm whack-a-mole. Okay, so all of you guys from Xander's stream that just hopped in here, if you guys want, each one of these is labeled. What are your favorite 3 designs in general? I'll give you guys kind of like a little zoom in on some of them. This one is like the name Goose spelled out with geese. This one would say the loosest of gooses with a goose, but like in the Bass Pro Shop design. And this one in the middle is going to be this, but designed a little bit differently. But basically this, which is also the tattoo I got yesterday. Okay, so if you guys just want to pick like your favorite 3, I'll add your guys' votes to the tally. And then after this, after we get all those votes in, I'm actually going to hop on the bakery and we're going to work on the Easter build since we have another hour. And we'll be working on that. So if you missed that yesterday, it'll be cool to get to join today. I'm going to refill my tea right back, and I will be right back to count up your votes. Except for that one, I will count right now. 112.6. Also, I guess I should say number 12 is probably going to happen either way. Do I have scripts brushes? Like on Axiom in Minecraft? You think you have an Axiom script brush that will make your build so much easier with the highlights and show you some? Oh, yeah, please show me. I don't know anything about the script brushing from Calvin. Hell yeah. Okay. Yeah, we'll have to chat about that. Well, I mean, I'll be doing the highlighting today. I think I'm going to I'll make the palette do very basic point light with easy texture, and then I'm just going to go in and do a lot of it by hand. But I am still curious about your script brush. Okay, I'll be back in just a second, and we will hop onto the bakery. All right, we are back. Bakery time. Oh, looks just like just the vote from Xander. Well, thank you. Which didn't change at all. Those are still on the top. So, let me double check it. Okay, I will save this. I will redraw those, and keep an eye out on my Discord, Instagram, and the YouTube community page for stuff. for what am I trying to say? For the other designs for the next vote. And I'll probably bring it up in the stream next week on Wednesday or Thursday. And we will hop over into the bakery. DM need the script brushes. Oh, thank you. Let me pull that up real quick, actually. Oh, this is the other design that Snarple just sent. I like that one as well. Options. Okay, I'll do a couple different versions of that one. Ooh, okay, cool. All right, I just glanced over those briefly, but I will look into those a little later today. Let me get my drawing glove off. Okay, cool. Well, if you were not here last time, which was yesterday, there is a baker event going on right now. Let me say hi to everyone. Honey says hello, chat. There's a baker event going on right now. So bakers and VIPs can join. And hey, Puddleshine, thank you. Puddleshine Oblivion soundtrack is one of my favorite OSTs of all time. Absolutely. I actually had All's Well playing during the ceremony at my wedding. This is a plot that is it's bakers and VIP members can build on for the spring event. It's going all week. And this little fella over here stuck in the mountain is what we were working on. So today we are going to do the lighting and the coloring of this little fella. I'll probably change out these holes so that they're actual holes. I might do that first so that they go inwards. We'll do that. Pingo Pongo. Hey, thank you for the follow. Puddleshine, your Spotify Wrapped last year had 160,000 minutes of Jeremy Soul. Hell yeah. Jeremy, he's such a good composer. I heard he did some very sketchy stuff with like stealing crowdfunding money though, so I don't know if he's going to be involved in the next Elder Scrolls, which makes me terribly, terribly sad that he would do something like that. But that's alleged. I do not know if anything came of it. Look it up for yourself and make sure I'm right or wrong. You're the best one to say your name? Good. Well, I'm glad you like how I said it. Chat, live is broken, but doesn't mean you shouldn't be watching Goose over on YouTube and Twitch. Okay, so we're getting in on coloring, getting in on doing this. I'm going to pull in these, and I'm going to put on some other music. I actually have... Hold on one sec. I have an app that... oh, wait. Who followed me? Let me see if I can get there fast enough. Hop Pal, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. I'm just pulling up some different music. And Panda in Space also. Thank you for the follow. I'm just hopping into... Where is it? I have this other thing. All of this music is supposed to be copyright free. So if it isn't, I dearly apologize to YouTube viewers. Actually, if it mutes you, YouTube, then just say something. Okay, there we go. Bump. The bakery promotion is working. Welcome in. Oh, the people coming in from that. Okay. I think if I extrude this inwards, shrink. Oh, no, that doesn't work that way. Okay, that's fine. I'll do that afterwards. What is this sign? Bro stuck in the mountain, Lamau. I wonder who that was. Not Grain. Thanks, Benji, for sharing. Wasn't aware of Goose being live. Hey, well, thank you for coming in. Thank you, Benji, and thank you, Grain. Or, sorry, thank you, Not Grain. And thank you, Dr. Nopan, for coming in as well. Puddle Shine Oblivion music is at your wedding sounds amazing. That's awesome. It was very, very nice. That I did that, and then the music after the ceremony was Guts theme from Berserk, which is also very, very nice. Okay, so we are going to select this whole thing, and I'm going to turn the music down a little bit for me. We're going to select this whole thing, and we're going to do a basic point light command to get the lighting in. Now, I decided last time we were doing something orange, but I thought it would be more fun to do something like pastel colors, like is this Riz's house? Yeah, like kind of like this color palette. So I'm going to work out a couple little color palettes down here, and we're going to see how they look. Also, to everybody on YouTube, has it muted you yet? This music is supposed to be copyright free, but I'm not 100% sure if it is. Also, hey, what up, Sunless? Welcome back. Honk. Who is that? Vortex. Thank you for the follow, Vortex. I'm just going to grab a bunch of blocks that are like initially like what I think of when I think of like pastel Eastery colors. And then we'll kind of arrange them all after that. Like a good pale green. Not polished, though. I'll probably use quartz instead. Could work purple in there. Okay, let's just lay all these guys out and see what we're working with. That's a nice little palette. That's pretty Eastery. YouTube does work? Okay, good. Thank you very much. Wow, nice shirt. Sunless, you missed the shirt stream. We just finished up the shirts. Oh yeah, Sunless, I'll catch you up on that. Hey, what up, Jake Kelton? How's it going? Over on YouTube. If you guys haven't checked out Jake Kelton's channel, go check out Jake Kelton's channel. Benji, if you could grab a link for that and throw that in Twitch chat, would be greatly appreciative. And Razmi, thank you for the follow. Sunless, to catch you up, we designed like 8 or 9 different shirts, like very rough sketches, and then fixed up. Sorry, we designed like eight or nine rough sketches, voted on them, and then I'm going to take the top 5 that were voted and do a couple like well-drawn variations of them. And then those will be up on Discord, YouTube, and Instagram for people to vote on, and then we'll pick from there which ones are going to be the big ones. Helium. Hello, Helium. Welcome back. Icecraft, I was making a shirt. It was a Subathon Reward for getting to a certain amount of subs during last week. That everybody gets to help design a shirt, and then that shirt will be up for sale. Sorry, I'm just grabbing Jake Kelton's channel. Oh, I got it, Benji. You're good. A link to Jake's channel specifically. Okay, there we go. Jake, you are linked over in the Twitch chat. Okay, so I like this. I like this this palette. I think maybe we can remove that. Let's kind of zoom out a little bit. This might be kind of fun just to try it as is, like as a gradient, instead of focusing on value. Focus more on color. Let's try this. Oh, no. That's not what I wanted. Okay, there we go. Okay, try this as the pastel. Lindsay's actual name is Josh, also. He has 3 accounts, so I call him 3-account Josh. Not sure you'll ever get used to being recognized. Yeah, you might. You never know. Vortex, does somebody know how to make a small window screen so I can watch the live while playing? If you only have one monitor, I do not know how to do that because it'll overlay whatever your primary window is. Unfortunately, there might be a way to do it, but I do not know how to if you only have one monitor. Sorry. Added the command Jake Kelton. Oh, thank you very much, Jake. You have a shout out command on my channel now. Congratulations. Must be, yeah. No, you was 3-account Josh. Only Goose. I'm the only one. Hey, what up, Duck? How's it going? Some plugins for Chrome. Okay, wait, sorry, I'm distracted. Okay. Let's do a pretty basic, I'm just going to do the same from the front angle of this and see how it looks. That's kind of a fun palette. It's a little more rainbow than I wanted. So maybe we will shift it around a little bit. But I do like those colors. So let's see. I think I like the greens and the blues and the purple. I think there are too many pinks. So I think if we stop at purple and work in the highlights from the purple so that the green is technically our dark block. Let's try that out. So we can do...
Prostagma.
Hey, Prostagma. Thanks, Magma. Hey, Prismy, how's it going? Goose, you'll have to teach me how to dual stream. I tried Restream once and it was a terrible experience. I can show you. It's a super simple plugin for OBS that I've been using because I didn't want to use Restream. The benefit of Restream is you can combine your chats. That's why your chats aren't showing up on screen, but there's probably another plugin to do that. Hey, thanks, Magma. Thank you for hopping around. I appreciate that. Hopping around, hopping in, and then hopping out. Okay, so I'll be able to use some amethyst. Put that in there. Maybe kelp for like the deepest shadows. That might be too deep though. Maybe we'll just stick with like green terracotta. Yeah, that might be too dark. All right, now looking at this, this doesn't fit, so we'll remove that. And then we'll go straight from here into a highlight. Are there any really light violet leaning blocks? Pale oak might be good. Let's see. I think pale oak might be our best bet. Maybe, oh, maybe cherry leaves. Oh, pearlescent frog lights. There we go. Okay. Hey, what a Benji. Lime terracotta. Oh, instead of that? Okay, we'll keep that in mind. I kind of like the... I kind of want a harsh drop-off into shadow. But if this doesn't look good, then we'll shift lime terracotta in and remove this out of there. There's one called Twitch TV Pip Mode I use if you want to try it. Yeah, send that to me on Discord if you have me on Discord. I will check it out. Okay. The leaves might work. I can probably trade these. Not like that, though. And then we can use that for detailing in a couple spots. Okay, let's try this out. I'm just going to select a really big area because I don't think anyone else is using magenta. Who made that into a goose? I like that everywhere I go, just geese follow. Maurice, thank you for the follow. Hey, well, welcome back, AB. Fried cassava munching. That sounds good. Okay, let's see. Let's see how this looks. No, you get out of there. You get out of there. This is not going to be a goose. Oh, no. Oh, I just ruined my selection. Prismy, you made me ruin my selection. Get out of here. Everywhere the goose goes, the gander gather. Did you decide on a shirt design, or is this a break from that? So we decided on the five top voted designs, and then I'm going to redraw those better instead of the bad sketches that I did. And then those will be posted again, and I'll be going from there and redesigning them. And then we'll be voting again and seeing what everybody wants. I know the goose beak is funny, but it does get in the way of the point light shading. Why will this one not move? Why won't that one go away? All right. Is this Pink Man Mayroon Stegon but with 2 arms? No, he's just stuck in a mountain. Ooh, all right. I like those colors. I think we should go with those colors. What do you guys think? Obviously, we'll be like rearranging everything and making it so it's lit up correctly, but I just wanted to see how the gradient looks. And this actually, that worked out pretty well. Boxnort, so what actually is this build, or is it something random? So this build is, it's the Baker's Spring event. So all the bakers and VIPs in the bakery are allowed to come build on this plot for this week. And it's just like a big community build kind of a thing. The one I'm working on is just a big guy stuck in a mountain. A really ornate Easter egg. Okay, nice. Kind of looks like a gobstopper. Also nice. Hibby, of course you love it because they're purper. Okay, cool. Let's go. We'll go with this palette. This is good. So I'm going to change the angle because I'm not happy with the angle that I lit it from. I might try a couple other lighting types too. I'm not really familiar. Maybe one of them will look really good. Do it from like right there. Let's look at advanced. I don't even know what advanced does. We'll see how advanced it is. Missing argument texture. Okay, I don't know what that is. I'll have to figure it out later. Thank you, Benji, for teaching me that I can just scroll up into other chats. Oh, man. Let's try blend. Radius? Okay. Looks like there are a lot of other things that I need to do. Oh, I blend 2 different palettes. Okay. Cells, curvature. Let's try curvature. I don't really know how that decides what gets lit, but I don't like it. Yeah, it's actually too advanced, especially for me today. Point light and sunlight. Okay, cool. Let's try sunlight. Oh, that is... Okay, good. That's more what I'm looking for. That's much more what I'm looking for. Yeah. Okay, awesome. So, too many highlights, for one. So that's the main issue, is I'm going to have to replace a lot of the highlights with pink so that the highlights look more like how it is on the nose, which is very subtle. But that's pretty darn good. I think that's what we're gonna go with. Okay, cool. All right, so now is the tedious but fun part is recoloring all of this. Okay, I'm gonna replace the pale oak. I'm gonna replace 80% of it. I think these are wood, pale oak wood. Cherry leaves. Let's see if this worked. Yes, it did. Okay. Did it replace all of them? Oh, it did replace all of them. It's been a long time since I've used World Edit. Sunlight is similar to point light, but from straight down. Yeah, that's what I figured it would be like a spotlight versus sunlight. Do easy texture shift or something? I'm not familiar with that as well. We actually are going to replace all of them, and then I'm going to go through and fill them out this way. I'm going to replace all of the frog lights with them as well. Actually, I'm going to replace all of it with the pink. Okay. Not to be mean again, but this stream has been local goose struggles with technology. Hey, I'm learning. We're all learning. We're all learning here. Come on. Come on. Easy texture shift. I'm curious about that, actually. Let's just try it. Let's just try a value. Okay, not that direction. Yeah, there we go. Okay, nice. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, cool. Hey, what up, Skmo Studios? How's it going? Yeah, but you're definitely not learning. You're here to bully me. Okay, so the way I need to think about this... Oh, Nesh, what up? The way I need to think about this is highlights need to be... Oh, that got rid of all the pearls. All the pearlescent. Okay, that's okay. Those are my lightest, so I can put those in individual. Pineapple, thank you for the follow. Squirrel, thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow, and thank you for loving my videos. I appreciate that. And thank you guys. 520 followers. We've been hitting like 2 goals every stream. How many licks does it take to get to the center of a weird man statue? It could be a lot more than you think. Okay, locking in. So when you're doing highlights, you don't want all light to be the highlight. You have your shadows, your deep shadows, you have your transitional colors, you have your light mass, and then you're going to have your highlights. So most of this we need to actually replace. And there's only a couple places that we're actually going to allow highlights. We'll probably allow some highlights on like the front of the feet. This is a little bit off. That should be more like that probably. We'll allow some highlights on the front of the feet. Pingo Pongo, I apologize. I'm not doing song requests, and like the past 5 streams, I forgot to remove that because if I do song requests, it ruins the YouTube stream. So that is okay. Next time you come in, you get a free song request. I will remember that, unless Benji refunds you. I apologize about that, though. That is 100% on me for not replacing that command when I'm not doing song requests. Yeah, it's because of copyright stuff. It's okay on Twitch, but when I'm dual streaming to YouTube, it mutes and blocks the entire YouTube stream, so then all the YouTube viewers can't watch. We're gonna replace all of this with cherry. There we go. Okay, and then we'll go in and we're gonna manually add in the highlights. I think that'll be easier. No, you're okay, Pingo. That is 100% on me. Matt, we did already do the shirt. Well, we started it. We are going to be working on it again later. We got like we got like 13 designs. And then everybody voted on their favorites, and I'm taking the top 5 and I'm going to like draw them out better because we just had really rough thumbnail sketches. And then those will be posted either on they'll be posted on YouTube, Instagram, and Discord, and people can vote on their favorites from there, and then that'll decide the final one. But thank you for coming in. How's it going? Pretty good. Just got you in the background while I work. Well, I hope you enjoy your work. We're just talking about highlights and transitional colors. But so notice how like I'm picking areas. We're assuming the light is coming from up there, not directly above, but up in that direction. And we're picking areas that are going to more directly reflect that light. So it's not everywhere that the light is hitting is going to get a highlight, because otherwise it washes it out. So like on this arm down here, we have this area right in here will probably be under more shadow, so I'll have to fix that up. But we do have direct sunlight hitting right in this little crux right here. So I think I'll put a little highlight in there roughly. Maybe a tiny one right on the edge of the forearm. And then I'm going to put some on the hand just to accentuate it and differentiate it. Not accentuate, differentiate it from the leg. And maybe that might help kind of establish some finger shapes a little bit. All of this under here I'm going to have to put in shadow, but the knee is going to have some highlights. And then over here, probably no highlights on that side because it's a little farther, but the top of the foot will have some highlights as well. And then same thing over here. Part of this will be in shadow because of the direction of this rock, but right on top we'll highlight. And maybe just a touch down there. Feather, come on. You know I can't do song requests. It's my fault. I'm going to fix that right now. I don't even see where to remove it. I thought it would be in viewer rewards, but it's not. All right, well, sorry. I can't do it, Feather. I'm sorry. No, stop requesting songs. I can't do song requests. You guys are just wasting your stuff. It is on me because I forgot to remove that request. Okay. All right. That's fine. Spend your points, Feather. Oh, you guys aren't getting those points back. You're not getting those back. Those are staying. Dancing Queen by ABBA. Oh. No, it's totally not your fault. They know exactly what's going on. Pongo. They know what they're doing. Oh, it's sad because when I do have it, you guys aren't going to have enough points to redeem. Oh, you promise you'll have enough points? No, I'm going to raise the price. I'm going to drastically raise the price for next stream. Oh, you guys are ridiculous. I do appreciate the love though. There you go, Duck. That's what you should do. If you really you just like the song it plays while redeeming it. Okay. Okay, fine. You guys are going to come in next stream and it's going to be like 10,000 points to redeem a song. No, Benji, don't refund them. They know what they're doing. I love it, actually. It's hilarious. Okay, now this is kind of tricky because the value is a little bit off with the midtones. So I'm going to have to figure out a better way to do the shaping on the face. Because the purple doesn't work as like that on the face. The it looks like a gorilla, not gonna lie. It does look quite monkey shaped. I think I'll change the mouth around. Oh, it looks more like a gorilla. We'll kind of work on shaping as we go, though. But oh man. I can't be mad because it's actually very flattering that you guys have all the points to do this. Okay, so since we're moving on to I'm going to do the face last because I need to work on how I'm going to lay out these colors in the color structure. Like over here, this is pretty good. I need to shade in here. So we're going to have a pretty harsh shadow in here. Oh, some of those got missed. And I think I'm actually going to delete all of that. And then carve this in a little bit and then replace this with the black. Game Boy Color 2025. Hey, Paranoid, how's it going? That's going pretty good in here. We're just hanging out, watching everybody spend their song request points, even though I'm not doing song requests. Working on the bakery build and going for just another like 15 minutes or so. I think I will add some shadows to this just to kind of make it look a little better. Dinklebin. Oh. Snarple, you don't get a request. Nobody gets song requests anymore. Feather and Matt ruined it for everybody. Hey, what up, Alistair? Yeah, Snarple, you get your song requested once Feather gets his VIP. What's the darkest block we have going on in the terrain? Probably this deep slate right now. Hey, thanks, Allie. How's it going? We're getting just a basic shadow laid out, just to add a little bit more to it. Isn't it crazy how just that little bit adds so much? See any of the boat army in the sky? Yo, wait, these are cool. I saw this one. I didn't see this one yet, though. This is sick. Oh, these are all really cool. I did see the little goose balloons. Ooh, I like this one too. Which one's yours? Critique that boat? Which boat? This boat? All right. I really, really like this boat a lot. The things I like about this boat has a very, very interesting silhouette, but it's a very simple silhouette. We got the good line on the top, and it's the rudder, and I know that one's the rudder. I forgot what this one's called. Add just like kind of an interesting balance to it. I like having all the weight right here, but it leans out really far onto this side that balances that weight out that's over here, and then leads back up with these, and then is kind of centered around that pole. I really like the coloring on this one. I like that these are, first off, acacia wood, because acacia wood's great, but I like that those are orange, so they stand out, but they're not like super bright orange, like they don't really detract from it. It's all kind of in the same realm of value, so I think that works really well. So I really like this boat. I'm a big fan of this boat. I would rate this boat 10 out of 10 boats. Tried making it in less than an hour. Well, you did a really, really good job. Very good job, Alistair. This face is going to be tricky. I think I'm going to have to totally rework the face. Okay, looking good. The face kind of looks like the 5 that you made for your 75 plot. I haven't seen them. Alistair, I haven't said congrats on being a baker enough. Well, thank you very much. Face not 5, the face you made for your 75 plot. Thank you very, very much. Alistair. And thank you, Vibe Index, for following. Hey, Vibe Index, index our vibe. What's our vibe like? Give us a good index of our vibes right now. Chilling. Good chill vibes. Hell yeah. That's what's up. I really like that that's all that Feather uses his critiques for, is to get me to critique other people's builds. Is this what I used up here? It's not. Oh, I used the tiles. Yeah, he's investing for you. Honk. Who was that? GL1 CZTV. Thank you for the follow. How's it going? I love the idea that Feather's a Minecraft philanthropist. I also love that idea. You're going to get a reputation, Feather. Oh. Yeah, isn't that statue cool? Who was that? That was Hobsnob? Sorry, I forgot your name. Been watching your content for a while and just noticed you do Twitch too. Hey, well, thank you for coming and checking out. I do Twitch. I also stream on YouTube, but I mostly do it on Twitch. Ale, does this dude have a name? Nope. He does not. You guys can name him if you want. I don't know if I will stick to it, but you can name him if you would like to name him. And we are also, FYI, we are getting right up to the end of stream. I have to go fairly soon and take care of another dog. Actually, I have to go in like 5 minutes. So we will begin to wrap things up here. Thank you guys very much for coming and hanging out. I will have the redraws of the shirts up pretty soon. I also put out a new video today. I put out a new Craftworks video this morning. So go check that out. Go check out a new Craftworks video. It's been a very long time since I've been on there. I talk a lot about burnout on there because I've been quite burned out on there. I actually really enjoyed the episode. It ended up being a very a very enjoyable episode for me, which was nice. It was much needed for me right now. So go check that out. I also, if you guys didn't hear, there is a new color. Scientists have, it's not technically a new color, but scientists have, researchers at UC Berkeley have discovered a new way to let us see color that we've never been able to see before, which is very, very exciting. And I recorded a video on it today, and I will have that video out tomorrow. Maybe even today, because I'm very excited about it. Who knows? Today might be a 2-video day. But that was, I was very excited about it, so I quickly recorded a video right before stream, just talking about what that means to have a brand new color that we've never been able to see before, and how cool that is, and also how they did it and what it means. Snarple, that's your whole name? What do you mean? I'll say, why wait? Upload now? I could upload now. Maybe I will. Well, I upload it early on my Patreon, so I would have to upload it early for them. But you know what? It's kind of breaking news. I don't know. Maybe I'll make an exception this time. Snarple, you never told me the story of your name. Is it about like an imaginary color? Exception time. Oh, that's cool. No, I never knew that at all. Wait, let me look it up. What happens if I just Google Snarple? Oh, you just come up. If I Google Snarple, you come up. Dude, that's super cool. The new color is called Olo. O-L-O. Straight up invented a color? Hell yeah. No, okay, if there was another color, my dad's answer was that it should be called Snarple, and then I made that your name. Oh, cool. Oh, nice. Well, that's cool. Well, these researchers named it Olo, not Snarple. So, sorry. But I will, it is teal. It is a hyper-saturated teal. And it's very cool. It's like, it's just like a 5-minute video that I made, so I'll post that up. I'll post that right after I finish the stream, actually. Street slang for doing crime by yourself? Really? Those researchers are dumb science nerds. No, they're cool science nerds. They did something very, very cool, and I'm very, very excited about it. Okay, cool. Well, this is certainly not done. I will be back working on this. I don't know when. Pretty soon. I don't know if I'll be working on it. I'll be doing some on stream, some not on stream. So keep that in mind that you might just come back and it'll be done one day. But I am going to set up a raid for you guys because I always forget to do that. And then I'm going to go upload that video. And then I'm going to go take care of this dog. Tomorrow. I will be streaming tomorrow at the same time, roughly, with Taco Squad. Taco Squad and I and someone else are going to be building some giant apartments. I think right here. I don't remember. Somewhere on this ridge, we're going to be building some giant apartment buildings. And we'll be doing that tomorrow around the same time. I think maybe like 11 o'clock. Feather, get out of here. I'm going to ban you from the stream. I think we're doing like 11 o'clock Central Standard Time. So keep an eye out for that. And then also tomorrow at 4 p.m. Central Standard Time, I will be doing episode 5 of The Hunters, the PvP, like Battle Royale style game that I've been doing. Episode 5. I'm very, very excited for it. BH has been working very hard on it, and he added some new like command prompt stuff in there that is very, very, very cool. I'm sorry, Duck. I cannot today. I have a hard cutoff at 12 because I have to go take care of a dog that has been alone for quite a while. But I'll be back. I will be back. So let me get a raid set up. Let me see who's going. I wonder if Amesy is still streaming. Amesy is. All right. We're going to raid Amesy. Okay. Let me see. Where is Amesy? Amesy is somewhere in here. I think Amesy is in this building. Yay. All right. Raid time. Let me see if let me make sure I spelled that right. I did. All right. Well, that doesn't work. All right, everybody. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I hope you have a wonderful time. Adios.